I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too.
Yep.
I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't worry too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow.
Yeah. We better.
I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Hello, Natsuki.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform threw me off.
Yeah,
seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
That's totally fine, Jocelyn.
Yep, you're good.
You do what you gotta do.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way just to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job.
That's fair.
You brought everything you bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does.
Perpetually Monica in the chat said, eCraft game, can you stop asking me to choose favorites? I couldn't possibly do that to my friends. eCraft Gaming says, okay, if you say so.
Could it be that she is a little bit different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen.
You mean she's not a one-dimensional NPC? Shocker.
Huh, kinda hit my mic, sorry about that. Wait, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Tom?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman?
Buck
As
knuckles?
Japanese stereotypes? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me.
And it's not just Japanese stereotypes, it's just a hospitality thing in general.
Guk!
Be a good host!
Guk!
Okay, that slip of words does feel in character for Natsuki.
This is ridiculously heavy.
I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed?
Yes!
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. See, this is why she definitely has a lot of strength stats.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it?
Yes.
You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Because your hair's pink. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's because you think you're the main character.
Yep.
Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong only when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, and also better than other people.
Yes.
But... Jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Ha 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 ha.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know?
I mean, you're a first year. You are still practically a child. You're all children here!
And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean that you should treat me like,
What?
We weren't the one that brought Yuri up.
Yeah!
Words, and her face turns red. I know why she doesn't like Yuri. It's not just because of her poetry. It's gender envy.
Yep.
So, Monica says we're all 18.
What?
What?
Take a look in the chat.
Technically, they are all 18.
Are they seriously?
Seriously?
Hold on. One moment.
One moment, please.
So that means Natsuki was... They're all in their senior year?
Yeah, Natsuki's 18 years old.
Holy fuck.
1 second, let me check the other members. Because I thought Natsuki was a grade below.
For a first year.
Nope, Monica's 18.
They're all 18. I didn't know that!
Monica's also 5'3".
Pardon?
Monica's 5'3".
Huh.
And she is a Virgo, because she was born September 22nd.
Huh. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Anyways, narrator, you're up.
Still a child, though. 18 does not make you an adult.
Nope.
In a lot, yeah, no, in a lot of places, you are still legally a child at 18. However, here in Canada and the US, 18 is legal adult.
Yep.
Unless you become emancipated.
Yep.
Narrator.
Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns bright red. Natsuki.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
You did. You really did.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. That's not something girls want to hear.
How would you know that anyway?
God damn it, Tom.
How would I know that? Trust me on this one.
Uh-huh.
Eh. Gross.
Hey!
You asked!
Monica, yeah, you're not wrong.
Perpetually Monica said, that read all kinds of wrong, even setting aside the blatant objectification.
Yup.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Was that to me?
Who else?
The cats. Man. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Tom.
Natsuki smiles
Deviously?
deviously.
There you go.
I mean, devilishly also works.
Yeah, please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back.
You started this!
Yeah, you did. Fuck Knuckles.
She's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled liquids, plastic bags are skewed over about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking, as she should if you are not an experienced baker.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, and I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. A cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so I think it'd be fun if all the icing was white.
Yep.
So then when you bite down into it, it's like, surprise! Color.
Surprise! Surprise, motherfucker!
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun.
It's hard to when you're worried about Sayori.
Yep.
I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few droplets of coloring into each of them. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Probably not. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Now you're starting to understand the assignment.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You better.
We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a big bowl for the icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Sayuri grabbed the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
Sayuri, when did you get here?
Sorry, Natsuki.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize it, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and plops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
About 5 minutes ago. I've been playing Forza the whole time. Aw, damn it, Sayori! Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Oh. Your face, Blaze. That's
Phrasing!
Key. That's key.
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try.
Don't poke the little one!
I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing.
Don't poke. Oh, God. Well, you've done it now.
I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might.
Oh, this isn't going anywhere good.
Nope.
The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Blaze, are you okay?
Nope! I'm not!
Blaze. Drink some water.
We're fine. We are mature adults.
Y'all need to get out of the gutter.
Natsuki, one more chuckle and you're next.
Go touch some grass, everyone. I mean,
Go touch some grass every once in a while. God damn it, Natsuki.
it's
really,
winter.
Really,
We're
Natsuki?
in snow.
Like, fuck.
Although there's
fault
no
is
snow outside
that?
for me right now.
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm drinking water.
Uh-huh. Drink your water.
Mm.
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki, instead, wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my other hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross.
That's an image.
You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either.
E-craft game, I think it's the wall. It's the wall. Her hair is not like as if it's being sprawled out across the floor. She's on the wall.
I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, and lick off the icing. Everyone's 18 in this. Everyone is 18 in this. 18 in this.
Everyone's 18.
Man, they went for all sorts of imagery here.
Ah!
What? Did you seriously just... Ah!
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. That's when her face is entirely red. Natsuki.
Tom? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? ...
What kind of question is she asking me? Like, just like that? Excuse you, sir. You just did a very intimate thing that is well known for intimacy, even in Japan.
Yeah!
Natsuki says, E-Craft game, what's it to you?
E-Craft game, I am concerned! They are all 18, and Yuri, she sticks her finger in her... Yuri, she sticks your finger in her mouth when you cut it. Oh.
Narrator.
How did the mood turn to this so quickly? It's your fault.
Yeah.
Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths, probably because you're heavy. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh no, the cupcakes!
No!
Saved by the bell.
Yes, literally.
Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? No shit. I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy.
Oh, thank God it's not the cupcakes.
How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
It's your house, fuck knuckles!
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then, reluctantly, picks up the whisk and continues with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
And in the chat?
Perpetually Monica says, I leave dirty trays under what I'm cooking all the time. So long as both what I'm cooking and what was on the dirty tray were both meats. I know I'm not technically supposed to do it, but it gives the meat a nice, smoky quality.
I mean, or you could just use a smoker.
Get a smoker.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody has space for a smoker, though.
That smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
I don't know, Monica.
Do I look that rich?
Look at how
cute they all look. Sorry, that's you.
Look at how cute they all look.
Also, I think Monica could be rich. She has like a big white bow that most rich girls have in anime. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you needed to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here,
Oh boy.
Scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers.
Ooh.
We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that looks to be be a thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see.
That
gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see if people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Hmm?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid.
Hey.
That's actually a really cute idea, so...
Perpetually Monica says, literature is when word exists. Got it. I assume it would be a kanji so it fits.
You know what? That is true.
Yeah.
Ah ha 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 ha. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do the icing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me
time,
a chance about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on.
What was that, Blue?
Wasting time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No more time being wasted on the icing then?
Mm-hmm.
Stop sucking on your tail. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my
One.
dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Ah ha ha. Sayuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already.
Not to mention the batter.
Yep.
And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
That's a dick!
Ah, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly.
Hi.
You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, but...
Pardon? I didn't hear that.
No, I said yeah.
No, talking to Punit, Lady Punit.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she'd listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too.
I'll walk you out, I guess. Oh wait, that's Fuck Knuckles' line.
I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave.
You should bring a cupcake to Sayuri.
It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
You got close to her.
How much closer did you want to be?
I mean, he's a teenage boy.
You're...
To our knowledge, he was alone in the house with a girl.
Fair.
I don't think you could get any closer than, like, icing off of her finger.
Natsuki says, if anything, you got a bit too close.
Exactly! 6 feet, buddy! 6 feet!
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki,
Eh?
what you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all.
Social distancing, buddy, old pal. God damn it.
I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Especially if your dad's being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this.
That's nice of you.
If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Let her keep her fingers to herself. Yes, seriously.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Oh no.
What?
Oh god. Perpetually Monica says, I've got 2.2 thousand points stored up for the ultimate gag.
What?
I don't know. I'm scared. Monica, what are you doing?
I'm confused.
Tom, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Natsuki suddenly gets close.
What?
Wait, Natsuki! Suddenly inches away from me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers clutched at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
What's this?
Monica says, that isn't very upward angle. That isn't any upward angle I'm familiar with. Looks to me like you and Natsuki are the same height.
He's probably short too.
Yeah.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, Tom.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Tom. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Natsuki, clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
Honey.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy
Oh,
Liar.
that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me.
Oh, honey, stop lying to yourself.
Why am I feeling this way, Tom?
Because you're not saying what you really want to say.
I'm supposed to be happy for you.
Sayori!
Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half?
Sayori.
I used to play piano, Ecraft. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
No.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Tom. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Didn't we just
had this conversation?
I was gonna say, didn't we just have this conversation? Like, fucking half an hour of it? Monica was right. I should just...
The fuck did Monica say?
Monica? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori?
Monica, perpetually Monica says, why am I being invoked now?
You know what you did.
The fuck did you say to Sayori, Monica?
What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Tom. I'm really
It's
scared.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay, we'll get through this.
Tom.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
It's okay to feel your feelings.
Honey. Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much.
You're not weak.
I did this to myself.
Honey.
Tom, I like you so much that I want to die.
Oh,
Hey.
honey.
That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'd always know what's best for you?
we
Do
have
you
background
still
noise
believe
again.
me? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
We have a choice.
We love Sayori. Right?
Lady Punit?
Yeah, we love Sayori.
Also, perpetually Monica says, can you elaborate on your thoughts with regards to what kind of neurodivergence Yuri or Monica might be experiencing in unnecessary depth as a stalling tactic? Because she redeemed an Ask Blazewing anything for
Yep.
1,500 points.
Yep.
Okay, I think Sayori does have ADHD because people who have ADHD are more prone to getting depression.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We were asked specifically about Yuri and Monica, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because I do notice from Monica the hyperfixation bit
Mm-hmm.
from what I have experienced in previous playthroughs.
Yep.
Also, there's a little bit of a need of control.
Yep.
Think with Monica's need for control and the fixations that she, like I said, she could be on the autistic spectrum,
Yeah.
but super, super high functioning.
Yeah. Yuri is definitely anxiety-ridden, specifically probably social anxiety, has issues with other people, is extremely introverted.
She could also be experiencing complex PTSD.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Monica could have bipolar disorder.
Nope. Sayori is probably bipolar.
Probably.
True.
Monica...
There's also the fact that with, like, Monica is the, what is it? She is the, cosmic entity in this game.
Monica is controlling. She has a need to control. She is a manipulator.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Monica is narcissistic.
Obsessive compulsive?
Obsessive
She might have
compulsive. Sorry.
narcissism?
Narcissism and OCD, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because narcissism shows up differently between people.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And Natsuki has an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Natsuki does have a nasty inferiority complex.
But with Yuri, I would imagine she probably has some complex PTSD, especially or surrounding social interactions.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, Perpetually Monica says, Monica has always struck me as somebody with, at the very least, narcissistic tendencies brought on by actively dealing with the trauma of unknowable cosmic horror, combined with just a bit of hefty OCD. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, that puts it pretty well.
So, does that answer your question well enough? Are we able to continue?
Hopefully we answered your questions. You just have to-
Yep. No worries. You're good.
It was the gag.
So, Blue Dragon Lady,
Yep.
your vote.
We love you, Sayori.
Lady Punit, your vote.
I love you. I love you.
Eh?
Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you.
I mean,
I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me.
no.
That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Tom.
Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me.
Tom, is this really okay?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let me go again.
I love you, Tom. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayuri grip around me weaken a bit.
What is this?
Affection. Sayuri?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away?
They never go away.
They're not going away at all, Tom.
It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayuri and I slowly release each other.
The rain clouds may not be going away, but this interpersonal affection shit bangs. God damn it, Sayori! Did you get the line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Hey.
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know?
That?
I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
We'll just take it slow. It's fine.
Okay. I understand.
What did Monica say?
Perpetually Monica said, so we're using humor as a coping mechanism then.
Monica, hey, you, stop that!
We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Tom?
Sayuri gazed at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this makes you feel sad, Sayuri?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me, but that's why I want to trust you.
Do you not actually love him?
Oh.
You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. Be sure about that. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is.
Yeah, that's neurodivergence for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different.
The only thing you can do is the best you can.
Mm-hmm. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change?
Just her pining over you? Jesus, no.
I don't understand. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got.
Yes.
Sayori's the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
We are going
It's the day of the festival.
We are going to save here.